This is problem number 4 from section 9.1. In this problem, they say solve the nonlinear system of equations symbolically. So they want us to go through and they want us to solve this nonlinear system. And again, I have 4 ways to solve any system of equations, but for the nonlinear ones, I typically stick with graphing and substitution for the 2 main methods. Sometimes I can use elimination if I have an x squared term and both the top and the bottom, or a y squared term and both the top and the bottom, but in our case, we don't have that, so we're going to use graphing or substitution. I'm going to use substitution here to do it algebraically. So we start with the linear equation, which our linear equation is x minus y equals -5. And we can either solve for x or solve for y. So if I solve for x, that means I'm moving y over to this side. So I'm going to solve for x, add the y to each side. So that's x equals y, well, this would be y minus 5. When you add y over, you get y minus 5. Now I'm going to substitute x equals y minus 5. So I'm substituting y minus 5 into x in this other equation. So it's going to say y minus 5 squared, because I'm replacing the x value there with y minus 5, plus y squared equals 125. I need to now distribute here, so I'm going to say y minus 5, and I always write this out because the most common mistake here is to square the y and square the -5, and you're missing the middle terms there. So you need to make sure you write out it's y minus 5 times y minus 5. So y times y is y squared. Y times -5 is -5y. -5 times y is -5y. -5 times -5 is 25. So that's just this part. So now I need to add the y squared in here, and that equals 125. Combine some like terms here. So y squared and y squared is 2y squared minus 10y plus 25 equals 125. Subtract this over, so because it's a quadratic, we want to get this so it equals 0. So let's subtract 125 over, and that'll be 2y squared minus 10y minus 100 equals 0. All right, now because I have all even terms here, I'm actually going to divide each of these by 2. So I'm going to end up with y squared minus 10y, not minus 10y, minus 5y, because I divided it by 2. So I'm taking all this times a half. And that would be 5y minus 50 equals 0. What are the factors of -50? So the factors of -50 are, well, there's quite a few of them, I think. 25 and 2, but 25 and 2. I'm just going to go straight to 5 and 10. That's a pretty easy way to start. So let's go 10, -5, or -10 and 5. Because I know that they're 5 apart, which I need 5 in the middle. -10 and 5, when you add them together, gives you -5. So this is going to be y minus 10 and y plus 5. So remember, you had a quadratic there. You can solve it using factoring, which I just did, or you can quadratic formula, completing the square, so on and so forth. Now let's use the zero product property after we factored it. Say y minus 10 equals 0, or y plus 5 equals 0. So you end up with y equals 10 or y equals -5. So you have 2 possible output values. You've got y equals 10 and y equals -5. Let's go ahead and throw the 10 in for the y value, and then let's leave some space and let's throw in the -5 for the y value. These are our 2 possible solutions. We need to use this equation, though, to find the x values. What are the input values that are possible there? So we're going to say x equals 10 minus 5, which is 5. So 5, 10 is a solution. And then we're going to say x equals -5 minus 5, So that's negative 10 is a solution. So our solution, two solutions to this problem, because remember it's nonlinear, are 5, 10, and negative 10, negative 5.